Hey friend, welcome to the Limitless Athlete Mindset Podcast, where we break through fear, crush self-doubt, and step boldly into the confidence we were created for. I am Jenny McKim, mental performance coach, educator, and a woman on a mission to help athletes and their families develop the mindset to win, not just in sports, but in life. This podcast, it's bigger than the game. We're talking faith-fueled confidence, bold action, and unlocking the unstoppable mindset of a limitless athlete. Because let's be real, playing small, that's not what we were made for. The time is now. And hey, friends, welcome to the Limitless Athlete Mindset Podcast. I am Jenny McKim, the mental performance coach and your biggest cheerleader that you didn't even know that you needed in your life. I'm here to help your athlete unlock their next level mindset. I'm ready. Are you? All right, let's dive in. This one is going to be a bit personal. So if you or your athlete have ever struggled with confidence, this episode is for you. I don't know about you, but I know I've struggled with confidence. And it's so hard for us when we struggle with confidence and then we watch our child struggle with confidence. It doesn't matter if it's in a sport or if it's with school or friends or anything in life. Like as a parent, that just absolutely crushes us, right? But the good thing is, even though confidence isn't something that we are born with, it is absolutely something that we can build. It just takes reps, lots of repetition, right? What's the old saying? Practice makes permanent, right? So there's lots of research and scientific information that go into that, like muscle memory, and your brain needs so many repetitions for it to finally learn, like, hey, this is safe, this is easy, I can do this without my brain using too much energy. Okay, sorry, I digress, going off on a tangent. But when we talk about confidence, something that I do hear often is my kid just isn't confident like the others. I wish I had more confidence and I could speak up or I could show up. Have you ever said that? What about your athlete? I know I'm guilty of it. Sometimes still I'm guilty of it. And I'm still working on building my confidence every day. Confidence, it's not just a personality trait. It is a skill. Like looking someone in the eye when you're having a conversation, learning how to shake somebody's hand, learning how to do a cartwheel, learning how to dribble a basketball, learning how to dribble a soccer ball. Like all of those things are learned skills. Learning how to write with a pencil. It is a learned skill. And like with any skill, like I said, it comes by building reps. So confidence, repetition, we're going to call them confidence reps. Just like at the gym, every time your athlete steps outside of their comfort zone, that is a rep. Take the shot, it's a rep. Raise their hand in class, also a rep. Try out even when they're nervous, even when they think that they might not do very well. That's a huge rep, right? First of all, if we never try, the answer is always no, right? Just like if we never ask, the answer is always no. Second of all, we learn a lot from those things that don't go the way that we want them to, right? Just like any mistake that we've made, nobody likes making mistakes, but that's usually when we learn the most. So, confidence reps. Here's what most people get wrong. You don't get confidence by waiting until you are ready. If you wait until you're ready, guess what? You're never, ever going to be ready. Oh, by the way, did we notice the new microphone? Oh, I'm loving it. I hope you are as well. Sorry, just wants to keep flopping there. So you get more confidence by showing up, especially when you are not ready. You don't need confidence to act. You just need to act to gain confidence. I saw a visual like on Instagram the other day. It was like one of those mind hustle visual things. And it was talking about failure, and it had like a foot kicking a soccer ball into the goal. And it was like, most people think that this is failure. And it was the foot kicking the soccer ball, and it went over the goal and it went around the goal, and it like kept kicking and kicking and kicking, but it never went in the goal. And then another one was like, it took a really long time and then they finally kicked it and made it in the goal. And the other one was the foot just sat there and didn't do anything at all whatsoever. So that is really the confidence builder, is the repetition. We got to make sure that we're putting in those reps. And the reps don't have to be like trying out for a sport. The reps can be like doing them at home or doing them with a friend. Like it doesn't have to be just like the big moment. I mean, Michael Jordan, I'm pretty sure first of all, we know he didn't make the basketball team his freshman year. The GOAT didn't make the basketball team his freshman year. And then he did nothing but put in reps, right? Shot free throws more than anybody else. Like he was making sure that he was going to reach his goal because he put in those reps. He built that confidence. He built it in his body and he built it in his brain. So we have to do those confidence reps. It applies to anything in life. It applies to school. It applies to friendships. It applies to interviews. Like when we get older, anybody else get nervous for an interview? Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to mess up. Like even to this day, sometimes when I speak up in a meeting, like heart starts racing and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this the right thing to say? But the more we do it, the more practice we have, the more confidence we are going to build. That goes for any human on the planet. One thing that we can fall back on, if you're a believer like me, I'm going to throw in a little bit of Jesus throughout these podcasts. So I hope that's okay with you. And if not, I hope you'll stick around. So Proverbs, got some notes over here, so I'm going to read it. Proverbs 3:26 says, the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. So we have to just rely on God and know that he is our confidence. No matter what, he already knows the outcome of what we're going to do. So if we just go out there and put in our best effort and try our very best, what else can we do? When I'm at school and I'm talking to kids, like I just did a lesson a couple months ago, I think we were talking about test taking strategies and feeling nervous for taking a test and how if you study and you have done everything that you know you can do, every possible thing that you know you can do to be ready for that test, and you go out there and you take the test and you put it all on that test, at that point, it's done. There's nothing you can do. Whatever grade comes back, you have no control over that. Once you finish that test and turn it in, it's finished. You've done everything that you can. And guess what? One little reminder, you are more than the grade you get on that test. That test does not define you. And that goes for so many things in life. However many likes you get on your social media post does not define you. However many shares, however many clients, however many whatever, fill in the blank, does not define you. Whatever number is on the scale might not be what you want it to be, but it doesn't define who you are as a person. That's just part of who we are. It doesn't define it. It's not the end all be all. Whatever you get on that test, whether you make that team or not, is that going to matter in 5 months from now, 5 weeks from now, 5 years from now? If the answer is no, then go for it. If the answer is yes, then maybe we need to put in a little more reps and have some more confidence. But either way, sitting back and not going for it, it's not going to get you anywhere. So, okay. I really hope that this episode has helped you today. Remember, confidence isn't just built, or it's built on performance, right? It's not just, you're not born with it. It's built on purpose. You have to do it on purpose. You have to make sure that whatever it is that you want to achieve, that you are going out there and you are putting in the reps so that you can reach that goal. All right, friends, thanks for being here. If this helped you, please like it, share it with somebody who may need to hear it today. If you haven't checked out my dollar offer yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's $1. There's lots of great information that will help your athlete in there and help you as a parent connect with them, so that maybe they're on those awkward car rides home. You're like, oh, okay. I'll just sit over here and maybe turn on some music, and then we won't have to have a conversation on the way home. So check it out. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And also, I'm going to be batch recording. So if you see me in the same outfit for a few episodes, it's the same day. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Bye. All right, friend. That's a wrap on today's episode of the Limitless Athlete Mindset Podcast. Want to take your athlete to the next level? Check out the show notes for more details on how we can work together. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. And if this episode fired you up, share it with a friend and tag me so we can spread the message together. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay bold, stay limitless, and show up like the person God created you to be.